Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. I literally dropped my other microphone as I was clicking live. Now I gotta find it because it's gonna bug the crap out of me otherwise. But we are gonna get some little bit of work done. We're gonna do some judging of the last 8 entries of the competition for this weekend. Where the heck did it go? Ah, it's right here. Oh boy. Oh, it's broken. That's great. That's great, everybody. It's great. Just a flick of my hand, and I broke it by accident. All right, you should be able to hear me now. That's bogus. It's definitely less than helpful. Hmm. All right, you should be able to hear me. I don't know if you can or not. We'll see if anybody pops in. It's unusual time for me to be live. There's a lot of live streamers out there that go live at random times, and they have plenty of friends that come through. But for me, I have a schedule, and I usually stick to it. So whenever I do these pop up random lives, I don't think anyone's going to be here. So we'll just do what we're going to do. We are live on Facebook, so I'm going to be very tactful about doing this. I won't be able to show you guys as much as I usually would on the cannabis, and we'll just smoke right off screen. Or I'll just shut off Facebook. It looks like no one's there anyway. Maybe this thing is wrong. Maybe it's wrong. Nope, it's not wrong. What the heck is this? Did it go Oh, I bet you it's private. Edit privacy. Yeah, got to switch to public when it's in the save. I guess I should have went to my page instead. Rumble automatically starts it as private. Well, that's more than less than helpful. Let's see what happens. Let's play some music. Can't play the can't play normal music. We'll play my music. Let's do that. Let's see. Um. Hmm. Hope everybody's having a good day. If you watch this on the replay, I highly doubt it, but if you do, leave a comment below. Share it in. Share it in. All right, that should be. Turn it down a bit. That should be good there. The indoor farmers game night where laughter plays a part. Monday brings his story, how he learned to farm and grow. The indoor farmer shares his journey, making it a show. With every episode,
A chapter of his life, teaching us to live more green, reducing all our strife. Waylon the indoor farmer with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. Tuesdays for the reviews of people, places, things. Waylon's got the scoop from artisans to local wings. Wednesday, we grow Wednesday, where the mind expands, discussing food and farming with experts from the lands. He's not just growing plants, but communities as well. Through his microphone, he casts a spell. Thursday, people in the boxes, where stories intertwine, with guests from all walks sharing what they've seen. Each podcast is a seed planted in our mind. Waylon's cultivation of culture and of kind. Waylon the indoor farmer with this podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. So if you're feeling lonely or need a touch of green, tune into Waylon's podcast, where the urban farms the sea. He's not just farming indoors, he's harvesting our thoughts. Waylon the indoor farmer, connecting all the dots. He's not just growing indoors, he's harvesting our thoughts. Waylon the indoor farmer, connecting all the dots.
In a world where the springs a new sun, there's Waylon the indoor farmer begun. With seeds in his heart and vision so clear, he teaches us all how to grow year by year. Waylon the indoor farmer, he's the guide in a digital space where we reside. From hydroponics to the soil's embrace, he's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from seed to the plate. On X, his wisdom he does not abate. With every post, a lesson to share on growing our food. He shows us the care. Why depend on just a few to feed us all? Waylon says start small, watch it grow tall. With the motto of sustainability in his core, he's the voice for those who've never grown before. Waylon, the indoor farmer, he's the guide in the digital space where we reside. From hydroponics to the soil's embrace, he's building a world, a sustainable place. Waylon, the indoor farmer, he's the guide in a digital space where we reside. From hydroponics to the soil's embrace, he's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from seed to the place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from seed to the place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He speaks of the journey from seed to the place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from seed to the place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. In a world where there springs a new sun, there's Waylon the indoor farmer begun. With seeds in his heart and vision so clear, he teaches us all how to grow year by year. He speaks of the journey from seed to the plate. On X, his wisdom he does not abate. With every post, a lesson to share on growing our food. He shows us the care. Why depend on just a few to feed us all? Waylon says start small, watch it grow tall. With the motto of sustainability in his core, store. He's the voice for those who've never grown before. With the motto of sustainability in his core, he's the voice for those who've never grown before. He's the voice for those who've never grown before. Through his shows and posts, he's more than just a name. A community builder, not just a digital fame. From We Grow Wednesday to Perceptions Talk, he's connecting us all like a walk in the park. Waylon, the farmer, is in like a ghost. Waylon's message, it resonates most. He's not just selling, he's educating minds in a market of noise. His truth unwinds. Waylon, the indoor farmer, he's the guide in a digital space where we reside. From hydroponics to the soil's embrace, he's building a world, a sustainable place. So here's to Waylon with his indoor farm, teaching us resilience and how to disarm the distance between us with food as our guide. In this digital age, he's our pride. This song is crafted based on insights from Waylon's ex-profiler, focusing on his dedication to indoor farming, sustainability, and community building through education and content creation.
When the indoor farmer has a tale to tell, under the glow of LED lights where his stories dwell. He's not just growing greens, he's sowing seeds of thought. In a studio with a microphone where wisdom's bought. We grow Wednesday from 8 to 9. Tune in, folks, for our communal time. With Waylon, we'll learn to grow in life, in love, and in what we sow. He's a man of the soil and a man of the word, a veteran with a vision, his voice undeterred. From cannabis tales to the latest farm tech, it shows where the nerds and the farmers intersect. He lights up the airwaves with truth and care, sharing joys, the highs, and yes, the wear and tear. On We Grow Wednesday, we're all one big team. Growing together is the ultimate dream. We Grow Wednesday from 8 to 9. Tune in, folks, for a communal time. We'll live and we'll learn to grow in life, in love, and in what we sow. He's a man of the soil and a man of the word, a veteran with a vision, his voice undeterred. From cannabis tales to the latest farm tech, it shows where the nerds and the farmers intersect. He lights up the airwaves with truth and care, sharing joys, the highs, and yes, the wear and tear. On We Grow Wednesday, we're all one big team. Growing together is the ultimate dream. We Grow Wednesday from 8 to 9. Join Waylon for our journey so fine. Learning, laughing, and sometimes sad, but always together from the good to the bad. He speaks of the benefits, the pros and the cons of the plant that has helped him feel less withdrawn. With guests from all walks, stories to share, Waylon makes sure that no one feels like they're there alone. So come every Wednesday, find your place in his light, where Waylon, the indoor farmer, invites you to grow not just plants, but your soul, your mind, in a world where together we're truly aligned. Tune in and grow with us, let's expand our view on We Grow Wednesday with Waylon. It's true.
Waylon, the indoor farmer, has a tale to tell under the glow of LED lights where his stories dwell. He's not just growing greens, he's sowing seeds.
Oh,
of
snap.
thought
Well,
in a
thanks
studio with a
for
microphone
saying
where
something.
wisdom's bought.
Everyone else came
Grow
through and
Wednesday
didn't say anything.
from 8 to 9. Tune in, folks, for a
It's
communal
funny.
time. With Waylon, we'll learn to grow in life.
I'm not
in
sure how
love,
long
and in
I've
what
been
we sow.
inaudible.
He's the man of the
I think I was just talking about what I'm doing. I'm gonna get some cannabis, some contestants here. I got 8 left. Got 8 left contestants. We're gonna pull the buds up on screen. Got to pull up the wheel first, though. Can you hear me now? Please tell me.
We grow Wednesday from 8 to 9. Join Waylon for a journey so fine. Learning, laughing, and sometimes sad, but always together from the good to the bad. Speaks of the benefits, the pros, and the cons of the plant that is
Thank
helping
you.
feel less withdrawn.
I have no idea if anything I said came through earlier. That's funny. Chad, let me know if you want to come up. Well, if you're still there. The numbers we got left: 2, 4, 5, 6, 11, 17, 20, and 24. Thanks, Chad. Chad, I was just saying what I was doing. I'm doing some more judging of the last 8 of these strains. I was also saying if you want the link, I would be happy to have you come up. For some reason, though, your chat wasn't popping up on the in the studio. It's weird. All right, let's find out which contestant is up on the chopping blocks first. The indoor. You can hear the music too. I think. I think I muted myself when I had to switch mics. I broke my little clip on one of my mics today. It's very annoying. 24. Big 2-4 first. Okay. Remove that. We'll put it back to me and turn on our microscope. Soda Cruise and Heart. The fart. Oh, it's all right. 24. Bag Appeal. Bag Appeal is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's kind of like a Christmas tree looking shape. I like that. But there's a giant stem at the bottom of this bad boy. Giant stem. Otherwise looks good. So we're gonna give it a 4 and take off a point for that stem. I'll show you guys the stem. Look at that. You don't even have to see the look how I could use that as a toothpick. What's up? Oh, everybody left me. That's cool. That's cool. Facebookers on to someone who's more cool, I guess. Okay. So let's check it out in the microscope. Looking pretty nice. Very purpley, very dark colors. Not much green. There's some green there. Some green back here, it looks like. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Nope. Doesn't refocus at all. Okay. This is contestant number 24. Number 24. So, gonna have to give it a 4 on Bag Appeal. Floral smell. Let me crack it open. Ooh, it's a nice funky cheese smell in there. If you guys could hit the like button, anybody, I see Kayla out there. Thank you for popping in, Kayla. Nobody else loves me. It's random that I'm live, but you know what? I see a lot of friends that pop into a lot of random live streams, so it's probably my fault since I don't do so many lot randoms. The ones that I do, I get restrictions on, so we'll see what happens here. It's a constant frustration on the interwebs, but maybe if I just give in and start stealing posts and making like garbage AI, pictures, I can start doing that. I'd come out ahead pretty quick. Just posting thirst trap garbage on the interwebs, and I do post some somewhat controversial things sometimes, getting some conversation going. But I'm an interest. I'm intrigued by a lot of things. You love cheese strains, okay? But yeah, it definitely smells like a cheese. So the aroma was pretty strong as well. So I'm gonna give it a 5 on aroma. There's not too many 5s on it. This is literally only 5 on aroma. Wow. Okay. Okay. Density though, it's pretty dense. It's got a little squish to it. I actually like the density of that. We'll give her a 5 on density. Just woke up having coffee. Thank you. Yeah, it was set to private at first, and because of the profile on Rumble. Anyway, um, I don't know if it went out to anybody or not. A couple people saw it. You and Chad, Macy, stopped to say hi.
Hi there, folks. Gather around, got a tale to tell. It's quite profound about a show where wonders bloom. Right here in your own living
It's got a
room, under
little bit of
lights,
harshness to it,
in a cozy space. The
flavor,
indoor farmer sets the
kind of
pace
peppery.
with stories of the small and grand. Discoveries in every land. Oh, the indoor farmer reviews, shining light on what's new, from the craftsman to the dreamer. Come and see what we feature.
I'm gonna give it a 3 on
There's a
taste
shop down the street
and a 4 on
where the
smoothness.
coffee's oh so
It's
sweet.
pretty smooth, but
And
there's
a
a
lady
tiny
with
little tickle
gadgets
there that I don't
galore.
love.
Her inventions you'll adore. We talk to artists, thinkers too, makers of things both old and new. Every episode a treasure trove of talents, passions, and the love they show. The indoor farmer reviews, where every episode accrues stories of hustle and heart. Let's give these folks their starts in the world.
Should I do one of those posts where it's like, if you don't interact with this post, I'm deleting you on my Facebook? I see those a lot of times where it's like, I'm doing a cleanup. If you don't respond, you're out of here. It's a nice idea, but not sure I could do it.
So tune in, let's all agree to share and support.
All right, let's try a little bit more of it.
The indoor farmers here to say, let's grow together in our own way. Yes, the indoor farmer reviews, where every voice gets its dues, from the nook to the cranny. Where farming indoors ain't that dandy. Feel free to to tweak the lyrics to better match the vibe of your podcast or the specific small businesses and individuals you
Yeah, it's not a bad taste.
enjoy promoting and celebrating the
I
unique
give it a
and the
3. I give it a
wonderful
3.
through your podcast.
I'm gonna change that to a 4. It grew on me a little bit. Oh, that one's got pretty high marks. 5, 4, 4, 5, 4. Okay. Well, we got to roll. We got to keep moving here. Oh, what did I say? Cheese. Yeah, it was a cheese. Oh no. Hmm.
Individuals you feature. Enjoy promoting and celebrating the unique and the wonderful through your podcast.
I think it's a cheese. We'll leave it at that.
Tune in, turn up to the sound
All
of
right, let's
rain.
get the wheel back
The
up.
Indoor Farmer Reviews, a podcast supreme. Episode by episode, wisdom he unfurls at the Indoor Farmer. Changing the world. From comedy night to what is bolting. Each review, each tale keeps us so jolting. The Indoor Farmer Reviews, it's the show to hear, learn to grow,
Laugh and cheer.
with every
11. Okay. Found it right away. Cool. Okay. It's kind of narfy, a little, or larfy, a little loose, a little bit leafy. I'm not loving the bag appeal. It's also 2 buds instead of 1. So number 11, bag appeal. I'm gonna have to give it a 3 or a 2, but I'll be generous with it. We'll give it a 3. All right, let's put a bud under the microscope. Very squishy, very kind of loose. I have to give that a 2 on density.
From people in boxes to what's growing on his voice, his
2.
forever strong.
So we need to wait. Let's see. Aroma. Smells like potpourri. Not the greatest aroma. Not terrible. We'll give it I guess we'll give it another 3. We've got taste and smoothness. Let's put it under the scope first. We'll get back to the comments here in a minute, guys. If anybody's popping in, if you could at least say hello and hit the like button on your way in and out, I do appreciate it. And check out the event this weekend, and of course next week's Indoor Farmer Reviews on Tuesday. Will be showing off everything that I could get from the event footage wise, and I'll be vending there and judging and stuff, so it'll be a fun event. Hey, Cullen was in here. What's up, Cullen? Let's see. A lot of amber in there. That's gonna be a couch lock for show. For show. That is looking. It looks very indica. Give it a try. Boxes. Oh yeah, it's very larfy bud. Their underwear.
With headphones on and mic in hand, Waylon invites listeners from across the land. He
He
says,
says,
"Come
"Come
on
on
in,
in,
don't
don't
be
be
shy.
shy.
Let's talk about life. Let's
Let's
give it
give
a
it a
try."
try."
People in the boxes,
Hey,
stories
Kyle.
untold in this podcast.
Not terrible, man.
Behind our walls with every
Don't get a
word,
lot of love on Facebook anymore, but hey,
everyone's heard. From the city slicker to
fuck 'em.
the country lass, every episode a new class. Discussing love, work, and everything in between. Waylon's voice, the perfect scene. From the city slicker to the country lass,
Flavor
every
is not bad.
episode a new class.
It's kind
Discussing
of a,
love, work, and everything in between. Waylon's voice,
it's kind
the
of
perfect
gassy.
scene. He cultivates thoughts like crops and rows. His podcast, a garden where wisdom grows. No matter the topic, big or small,
Let's
Waylon's
see.
there connecting us all. So tune in to People in the Boxes
It
tonight,
is pretty smooth.
where every voice shines and every story's right. With Waylon the farmer, indoors we might be, but through this podcast we're all free.
I'm gonna write down gas, and let's just keep trying it. Let's see what we
This
think.
song for Waylon.
Let's see me much on Facebook. Yeah, well, you got to follow my page if you're not following
In a
Indoor
world
Farmer on
where we
Facebook.
all seek to
I also share it out, and I post a lot, man. So it's just the algorithm.
you'll find a community.
Posted a lot of shit yesterday for the hell of it. Just kept coming up with it. Kept seeing things throughout the. That'd be a good one. Let's do that. I had this reel. I made a reel and posted it, uploaded it about me mushroom hunting. You should check that out. It was pretty good. I'm hoping that more friends share that one out because I put a little effort into that one, and I thought it was pretty funny. I thought you were, but I don't know. Just notifications. Hey, Brenda. He sends out notifications and stuff. Yeah, I send like the at followers, at highlights, at followers on my profile, at followers on my page, at everyone in my group. It's just, and then I share it out to the group private message on Messenger from the group that whatever they call it, the channel, I guess now on Messenger, the group channel. Send the link out there. I do as much as I can. I can't individually tag people. What am I gonna do? Tag 100 people? Like, I tag some. I'll tag people that are in my like recent tags that you can just kind of tag a bunch of them. Some of them would be people who would come in, some not. Something here. Or a scratch. Oh, just a line. Group chat, yeah. Yeah, if you get in the group chat, that group chat is not going to be a. First of all, no one seems to care to do it yet anyway. But usually, people will fill those chats up with a bunch of either their own promotions or just a bunch of random conversation. But that chat really for me is just kind of a place for me to promote and to send out information and get ideas from people. If I want to say ask for a topic for people in the boxes, hey, does anyone have any topics they'd like us to talk about? Just to get my community involved from Facebook who doesn't go to locals. Bro, you should come over to locals. $2 a month, and we do a lot of fun stuff in the after show, the private after show. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. This one, it's a little harsher than I thought. I'm gonna have to give it a 4. Taste was pretty good. I'm gonna give it another 4. Not my favorite taste, but it was all right. Okay, let's find the next one. People in the boxes near and far, shining out like a guiding star. People in the boxes. Okay, where's my bag? Put 11 back in the bag. 24 can go back in here. Two. Who does number 2 work for? That's it, buddy. Show that turd who's boss. Number 2. We find our way for another day. 6. Number 2, I think that says. It's a big old popcorny nug. Good size stem on it too. Gonna have to go with a 4 on bag appeal. Foe on the bag appeal. Very floral on the outside. Again with the cheese. Very cheesy on the inside. I'm probably wrong on how I'm doing this, but doing the best I can. It's not easy either to be nitpicky on these. So it looks pretty under the light. Got to see if my magnifier is strong enough to check my trikes. Oh yeah, yeah. Usually they would be if you're like just using the little one by hand or little small one. Hey Kim, how are you? So I got to break off this piece. There we go. Number 2, very light and fluffy. Density is just right. It's pretty dense, but got that nice squish and sort of softness on the outside. Very soft. It's very soft on the outside. I'm gonna move this stuff over here so I'm in the shot. Got to go mow some grass today. Gonna make some. Gonna cook those mushrooms that I found yesterday. If you would go and share that reel that I made. I don't ask for shares of my regular content that often. I ask you to share the live stream when I'm doing a show, but this reel was pretty good. I thought it was good, and a lot of people are liking it. So if we get some more shares on it, it might really get out there. So if you could, no big deal. Well, damn, they look like that. You mean this on the screen here? Yeah, there's some good ones. There's a lot of them that they look awesome. They're all really good except one so far. Just that I have to be really picky to try to come up with a winner. You know what I mean? All right, cheers to number 2. Kind of a gassy flavor.
confidence grown. A step at a time towards a life more free. Growing my food, that's how it should be. Why trust our meals to just a few hands?
Density 5, smoothness 5. It's very smooth. Flavor, I'm enjoying it. It's kind of earthy and gassy. Morel, just says Morel. Are you asking me? Did you see my post? Yeah, I found some morels.
It's not just food, it's knowledge we've garnered.
The morale of the story is
Every person meets, every person grows in independence, in community. That's how it goes.
All right, 3 down.
Self-reliant, I stand on my own with every sprout. My confidence grown, a step at a time towards a life.
I'm gonna have to give it a 4 on taste.
That's how it should be. So let's all learn to do it.
Actually, no. I'm gonna switch that around. It's a 5 on taste, but it's a 4 on smoothness because it's a little bit feeling a little harsh. A little tickle in the throat. Yeah, it's a little harsh. I need to go and turn my other grow light back on.
In the digital age where the fame is made, we've got influencers, they're here to play. Being dangled on the scene, streaming live at 10 with his witty commentary. He's your new best friend. With the social media stars of life so grand. Living life on camera, we've got it planned. From pictures to memes, we're stealing the show. Smoking live with twisted
Cannabis.
Waylon the indoor farmer with his indoor farm shows you how to grow and keep it calm. Unless she's a chaos queen, her life's a thrill. Numbers always on point with the latest skill. Just inside her with his rides, Diz with his beats. Smashes wicked stuff, yeah, she's got the streets. Yeah, Steve-O stunts, he's wild and free. J Frost with his bars, he's lyrically keen. With the influencers, we shine so bright.
Maybe it was salt water. Is some of your comments not coming through?
To your screens, we're all you see in this digital world. We're the royalty.
I'm not getting comments anymore on my phone.
We're sharing our lives like you've never seen. Followers, likes, it's all about the count with a digital gist as we
Here we go. Maybe, well, oh, so I didn't see your big comment, Colin. It didn't come through. I've seen people soak their morel mushrooms in vinegar water before eating them. If you do that, I soak them in salt water, bro. Yeah, sorry, man. All that came through was morel. I was like, huh? Chopping this weekend. I think they're done. I'm just trying to not to do them too soon. Okay. Since I know nothing about growing. Well, yes, you definitely want to look at your trikes then in that case. So let me point out something here if we can find a good example. So you can see how the little ball, the little clear looking ball at the end of the little white hairs, right? I'm just talking really generally here so that people who might be listening or watching who don't know what they're doing with cannabis can help, because you probably know some of these terms. Like the trichomes are the little ball on the end of those little white hair looking things. You got the red hairs too, but then you have those little trichomes, which in some places look really clear, almost like glass, and other places look a little bit milky white, and then other places it starts to look an amber sort of brownish color. And I'm sure you've been told all this, but it's just a good moment to explain it since we got it right here on the screen. So what you're looking for is your own personal percentage of milky to amber. Like you do not want to cut if they're clear, but some people do, and you can process it into concentrates, and you can still get something out of it. It just won't. It won't have the punch or the kick or whatever or that punch kick. It won't have it all. It won't. It won't have what you're looking for. It'll be weaker, little bit less, like lower THC and everything. So then if you cure it, you can still get some usable bud out of the clear trikes, but you want a little milky white. You want a little bit. This one's just right. This one's perfect. Actually, I don't really see a lot of amber, which to me is all right, totally cool with me because I like a more sativa-ish myself. Let's see if I can zoom it in somehow a little bit more. They're cloudy. Mine are cloudy, so should I wait? No, that's good. That's good. That means it's time to go. Unless you want it amber. Unless you want them to look amber. Unless you want that couch lock, that indica. You're going to have higher CBN the longer you wait. See, look at that. There's some amber. There's quite a bit of amber in there, too. I don't think I've seen that reel yet after I get done. Yeah, you got to go check it out. You're going to get a kick out of that, Kayla. I hate to speak highly of myself, but sometimes I have to. You know what I mean? Sometimes we got to. Let's see. I don't know if the numbers might not be right, but we'll check if anyone's over on the Rumble. 513 followers on Rumble now. That's awesome. Cool. If you guys want to be cooperative and help me out and join my real community, you got to go find me on Rumble too. That's my one ask for the real ones. I ask plenty of people to join me over on Locals, but that's a little more private. You're not gonna, not like that's gonna be less people want to find me there. But Rumble is worth it to everybody because of how, the whole platform is good for, podcasts and all sorts of live streaming now. All right. So I didn't give it a number on aroma. It's not the strongest aroma. Guess we'll give it a 4. It's got to go down to 3. It's not a 4. It's baggy. Check multiple spots on the plant. Oh yeah, good call. Because you're going to see a range in what the trichomes look like. That's how sometimes plants test at a higher THC rate, but then the rest of the plant isn't nearly as good, and you end up with a inferior product to what you're advertising. Yeah, no problem. Of course, my DMs are always open, but I'm not an expert. I like to talk about it, and I know plenty of people who know more than me, and they're always cool to ask questions as well. Like Colin right here, got several people to come into the show. All right, let's get to the wheel. I might even do a little door prize for the folks hanging out today. Kind of a pop-up random live, but I appreciate those who come through. Of course, you'll have to be on Rumble to get the door prize, but number 5, let's go. I got it. They give me a free grow pot out of it too. Thanks. 6, number 20, number 17, number 4, and number 5. Well, bag appeal. It looks pretty good, but there are 2 buds. If I want to stay consistent to how I've been judging this, we're going to call that a 4. It's going to look good under the microscope, that's for sure. This is number 20 on the order of judging. 2 buds is nice for this reason, just because I can put one underneath here and smell the other one. But if you're looking at it from a buyer's perspective, you probably would rather have one big fat nug. Just saying. Oh, I gotta bring me back up on screen. Hang on. Will help you find a preference out for experiment. So I could do one plant that was just regular and let one go longer to get couch lock. Yeah, you can. You don't want to let it go too long, just because you have more risk of different things. You gotta, at the end there, you don't want to get to the finish line and then have mold. You know what I mean? Like, whoo, that would be a sad story. So just have to be careful how long you go and how bushy the plant is. You could do kind of a pre-trim as well. Now look at those trikes. Now we can see these a lot better, but they look pretty clear. There's some milkiness to them, but then on the bottom of the bottom part of it, you see that amber. It almost looks like a praying mantis or something at the bottom there. All right, let's check out this sniff test. I like the density. It's a little loose though. It's not 100. So that's going to be a 4. A 4 on density. The smell is wonderful because I haven't even put it to my nose yet, and I can smell it like crazy. Holy cow! This is a 6 on smell. I'm actually writing a 6 down, even though the scale only goes from 1 to 5, just to emphasize my point on this one. They ripen a little bit after harvest. That makes sense. Should I do the 24 to 48 hours of darkness? Yeah, I don't know about that one, Brenda. That one to me is kind of, they call it bro science, pseudoscience. I don't know. Wow, this is just that's got the gas right there, boy. Almost citrus. I can't tell. Let me just keep smelling it for a while. It's gas. It's got to be gas. Oh wow, I can't wait to taste this one. I cannot wait. It's a little wet. It's a little bit wet still. Yeah, this isn't fully cured. Very sticky, but you can tell it's wet by the way you have to rip apart the bud. Even sticky buds that are nice and dried out well will crumble apart, even if it's sticky. But this one, I had to sort of rip it apart. You know what I mean? You do the darkness. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Kayla. I haven't done it, and I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I don't honestly think it does anything for you. Gonna try it, Brenda? Try it. Then join in. Oh man, this one's exciting. The smell was crazy on this one.
His legacy's not fame, but the paths he's paved for those who follow, gardens he's made.
Not getting a lot of flavor. Could be because of the undercure, but the smell was crazy. It doesn't want to stay lit because it's so wet. It doesn't want to stay lit. That's a problem. I like the flavor. It doesn't stand out to me though. I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of respect. Smoothness. At first, it kind of feels like it might start to get harsh. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like oh, it's, my throat. But then there's nothing. So it's pretty smooth. I think that's just the heat that's that I feel in my throat. Very smooth. I'm gonna give this a 5 on smooth. 5 with number 5. Okay. Got a few left. I need to go mow the grass. Number 20. Number 20 is going to be number 21. Number 21, 21st judge. 21st contestant, I should say. All right. Bag appeal. Gonna give it a 4. It's got a decent sized stem, fairly popcorny looking nug, but it is a single nug, and it looks nice and pretty in the light as far as the coloring. So we'll give number 20 a 4 on bag appeal. 4. Rumble's behind on the feed. Yeah, and they'll be able to see your comments on the screen too. Rumble might have a little bit of a lag, but so does Facebook. They just, I guess, depends on the time of day and what week you're going there, I guess. I don't know. They change it a little bit over time. Every site seems to have its own different lag. All right, let me grab a chunk of this. Pretty dense. I like the density. See, this is sticky, but definitely dried all the way. This one actually gets a 5 on density. 5 on density, baby. Let me smell it first before we get. That's a fruity aroma. It's not a strong aroma, but it's fruity, so we'll give it a 4. Or actually, we'll give it a 3. Should probably have a 3. It's kind of weak smell, but I could smell the fruitiness to it. Let's go Zinga. Hey, Gabrielle, how are you? Some amber in there. Some clear trichomes too. That's okay. Should be good now, right, Brenda? Oh.
Every comment lifts me high. Volunteers with heart so true. This podcast launch because of you. So follow me, let's keep it strong. Across the platforms all night long. Together we're a force, a flame, bound by sound and a shared name.
Some cool trikes. Got a lot of trikes on there. Should be a nice test. It's very fluffy. Taste and smoothness. Let's see. Oh, I think I gotta clear this out still. That wet ass bud. The last one was so wet that it's still hard to smoke through. I guess I gotta look at my phone sometimes because it wasn't getting all the comments. Yeah. I'm over to Rumble. Wow. I'm gonna have to just dig it out.
In the heart of the city, in a patch of green, I plant my seeds. It's not just
I'm not trying to, really suck on the lighter. You know what I mean? To really just roast it in there. That's kind of, it's messed up. That was, which one? Number 2. I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to lower that one. Come on. Number 5, I put 5 for smoothness. I'm gonna have to check that. Number 5, yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, number 5 is gonna have to go down in smoothness because it wasn't smokable. It was still pretty smooth what I did smoke, so I'm gonna give it a 4. I was gonna go to 3 because it annoyed the shit out of me not being able to smoke through it. But try to be generous. Hey Ted, long time no see, brother. I don't know, it's probably been a couple days. I saw you earlier in the Macy's live. Macy came through for a sec too. She's not allowed to be on my screen though. Not by me. I'm just fucking with her. All right, Tedibles, what are you up to today, man? Anything going on this weekend? Coming to grow up gardening this weekend? All right, cheers. It's number 20.
We're all in this together under the same sky, learning to live, to question, to try.
It's a little
Everyone
harsh.
leads, every person grows in independence and community. That's how it goes from compost to harvest. The cycle of
Yeah,
life in
that's
the
harsh.
journey, there's no strife. Small steps, big dreams, we're all part of the plan to feed ourselves to
Flavor,
humanity.
flavor's a
That's how it
3.
goes.
Wasn't all that flavorful.
Self-realize, I stand by my own. With every sprout, my confidence grows. A step at a
Let me give it
time,
another
a
shot.
life more free. Growing my food, that's how it should be. So let's all learn to do it ourselves. So to reap, to
Yeah, there's really
share
not much
our
to it,
wealth in
honestly,
this world of
as
plenty.
far as the
Let's
flavor
not
goes.
forget we need each other from
Doing some
harvest to
laundry, huh? I gotta do
sunset.
some dishes in a little while and some mowing the grass.
Waylon, the indoor farmer, has a tale
Okay,
to tell.
next,
Under the glow of that late
next bud,
twilight, where his
next
stories
bud.
dwell. He's not just growing greens, he's sowing seeds of thought. In a studio with a microphone, where wisdom's born. We
We
grow
will
Wednesday
Wednesday
from
from
8
8
to
to
9.
9.
Tune in, folks, for
Our
a communal
communal
time
time.
with Waylon,
What's it
where we
gonna be?
grow
6
in life and
or
love.
17? Looks like
That's how we
17.
grow. He's a man of the soil and a man of
Looks
the
like a
word. A
17.
veteran with a vision,
20
his
is gonna be
voice
number
undeterred.
22. Numbers 17.
He lights up the airwaves with truth and care.
Okay.
Joins the
Number
hive with
17
people
has
they're on. We grow Wednesday, we're all one big team.
2
Growing
nugs.
together is the ultimate dream. We grow Wednesday from 8 to 9. Tune in, folks, for a
Not much of a
communal time.
smell.
Waylon will learn to grow in life
Kind of
and love.
smaller
Watch
nugs.
me sow. He's a
Gonna
man
give
of the
it
soil
a,
and a man of the word. A veteran with a vision, his voice undeterred.
I
From
guess, a
cannabis fields
4
to
on
the
bag
latest farm
appeal.
tech, his shows with the
Is
nerds
the
and the
right amount of
volunteers
dense
that
though.
he
Maybe
lights
just a
up the
hair less
airwaves with truth
than it
and
should.
care.
So maybe a
Sharing
4 on
joys and
that.
highs and yes, the wear
So
and tear.
17.
We grow
4
Wednesday,
on
we're
bag
all one
appeal. A
big team.
4 on
Growing
density.
together is the ultimate dream.
Not getting much of a
We
smell
grow
out of it
Wednesday
either.
from 8 to 9. Join
Let me
Waylon
pull it
for
up
our
here for you
journey
guys.
so fine. Learning, laughing, and sometimes sad, but always together from the good to the bad. He speaks of the benefits, the pros and the cons of the plant that has helped him feel less withdrawn. With guests from all walks,
Bit
stories
of
to
a
share,
cheesy smell on the
Waylon makes
inside.
sure that no one feels like they're there alone.
Aroma's good, but
Oh.
it's not very strong.
So come every Wednesday
Just give
for
it
the
another
gift of his
4.
light, where Waylon, the indoor farmer, invites you to grow not just plants, but your soul, your mind, in a
Taste
world
and
where together we're
smoothness.
truly aligned.
Just
Tune in
gotta
and grow with
clear
us. Let's
away what's in
expand
this
our
one.
view on We Grow Wednesday with
Okay,
Waylon.
well,
It's
it's
true.
true.
In the cozy room where the lights are dim, sits
It's
Waylon, with a heart
it's
full of
definitely a little
dreams,
harsh.
tilling fields or sowing seeds.
Well, that's the
With
old one, or that's the
wisdom
last one. I gotta
that's
clear this out.
fulfilling
I
me.
did that last night once,
People in the boxes,
or 2
that's the
nights ago.
name of the show, where voices unite, let their stories flow. From all walks of life, they come to share their hopes, their dreams, their daily fare. With headphones on and mic in hand, Waylon invites listeners from across the land. He says, come on
Took
in,
up a
don't
truck
be
payment
shy.
instead. Okay.
Let's talk about life, let's
Smoking
give it a
cigarettes 3 days
try.
ago.
People
Let's fucking go, Ted. Ted, the man. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. I'm very excited for you. Please, do whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do to stay away from those fucking things.
Waylon's voice, the perfect scene. He cultivates thoughts like crops in rows. His podcast, a garden where wisdom grows. No matter the topic, big or small, Waylon's there, connecting us all. So tune in to People in the Boxes tonight, where every voice shines and every story's right. With Waylon the farmer, indoors we might be, but through this podcast, we're all free. This song for Waylon, for bringing us together in a world where we all seek to connect forever. People in the Boxes, tune in, you'll find a community where every voice is intertwined.
Okay, I need to cleanse my palate a little bit.
Green thumbs up, we're turning the page from city life to a simpler age. With every sprout that reaches for the sky, we find our path, we learn to fly. With water can, with compost pail, we tend to life, we never fail. Tomatoes red, with carrots sweet, in our garden where all hearts meet. Roots in earth, we're part of the scene. Sustainability, it's not just a dream. We learn to live off what we can sow. We find peace in this life we know. Solar panels, rain barrels too. Each small step a breakthrough. We're crafting lives from what we've gained. Our efforts not in vain, but sustained. Seasons change and so do we. From dependency now we're free. With every harvest pride to swell in the knowledge that we've learned so well. Living off the land we've grown. With nature's rhythm we've been
That fucking radish is hot. You guys seen that radish I posted? Damn, it's hot. Spicy. My son is like, hot, hot, hot. And then he takes another bite. Okay. Number 17 here. Oh wait, we never even clear what do you call it? Focused it. Here you can see the nug itself. We can zoom in. I can't do a dab, Ted. I'm judging all these contestants for the show, the event on Sunday. If you can make it, man, I'd love to see you come. This is number 17. If you want to come up, Ted, let me know. But this is it's a different app you're not used to yet, so it might take you a minute. I'll tell you what, we will. I'll post the link on Rumble first, and then I'll go over to Facebook. If you feel froggy to figure it out.
Plants in hand and lessons learned, we've grown more than we've
ever yearned. I yearn. Here you come. Oh, echo. Yearned. I yearn. Do you yearn? I should make a post of that. I yearn. Do you yearn? And spell it like yearn, not urine. Okay, this is number 17. Taste test number 1. It's very smooth. I'm getting like a nutty flavor.
There's Waylon the indoor farmer begun, with seeds in his heart and vision so clear. He teaches us all how to grow year by year. Waylon the indoor farmer, he's the guide in a digital space where we
I can't quite tell. I'm thinking nutty right off the bat, but I don't want to go with my first instinct. Hi, Sheena.
He speaks of the journey from seed to the plate. On X, his wisdom he does not abate. With every post, a lesson to share on growing our food. He
Giving this bad boy a 5 on smoothness.
on just a few to feed us all.
And
Start small, watch it grow tall. With a model of sustainability.
the aftertaste is kind of more earthy.
Waylon the indoor farmer, he's the guide in a digital space where we reside. From hydroponics to the soil's embrace, he's building a world, a sustainable place.
It's a little bit of pepperiness to it as well, or spicy. This has a lot of different hints of things to it.
He's connecting us all like a walk in the park. Through his shows and posts, he's more than just a name, a community builder, not just a digital fame. From We Grow Wednesday to Perceptions Talk, he's connecting us.
I mean, I like it, but it doesn't stand out to me, so I'm gonna have to give it a 4.
Feel like a ghost. Waylon's message, it resonates most. He's not just selling, he's
Feel bad not giving it a 5, but I also don't feel like it should get a 5. I don't think I should not say feel. I should say think. I don't think. My thoughts do not go towards the 5. Okay, but the flavor though, I can't quite put my finger on it. I'm gonna say it's between peppery and nutty, but with an earthy aftertone. I'm gonna say pepper.
Focusing on his dedication to indoor farming, sustainability, and community building through education.
Forgot I didn't write down number 20. I didn't write down what the flavor was.
Where the lights are dim, sits Waylon the farmer with a heart full of will. He's not
I got some up my nose.
or sowing seeds, but planting
Hey, Sandy.
fulfilling needs.
Sandy, you won a coupon recently. You got a few now, I think 4 or 3 or 4. Brenda, you got some. Basically, everybody who participates has won at some point recently. Kayla, I think you got some too recently. Kayla, I think you have like 13. Fucking hand. Okay. Oh no. You have 11. Kayla, you have 11. Margaret has 13. Brenda, you have 4. I have some this week that I didn't write down in here yet. Kayla won twice this week. Not from the number wheel, but one from the number wheel, one from a door prize. Shouts out to Lisa May last night, won the door prize. Gerald now has a coupon. I don't think he had any.
Cultivates thoughts like crops and
Sheena, you have
rows.
7 still.
Podcast a garden where
Um,
wisdom grows. No matter the
so we just
topic,
got to write down
big or
Gerald.
small, Waylon's there connecting us all. So tune into People in the Boxes
Boxes tonight.
where every voice shines and every
Sure,
story
he's not here somewhere.
with Waylon the farmer. Indoors we might be, but through this podcast we're all free. This song for Waylon, for bringing us together in a world where we all seek to connect forever.
People in the boxes.
Tune in, you'll find a community
Kayla now has 12 from her win last night's number wheel. Now you have 12. Cool.
If you cultivate thoughts like crops
Thompson
and rows,
Rose.
every episode a new
A new
class
class.
discussing love.
Alright, 17 should be done.
In Waylon's world,
Yes.
everyone's heard. From the city slicker to the
Country
lass,
sass.
every episode a new class discussing love, work, and everything
In between.
Waylon's
Alright.
voice, the
Let's
perfect
pull up the
scene.
wheel again.
From the city
We only got one more spin
to
to
the country
do.
lass, every episode a new class discussing love,
All
work,
work
and
and everything in between.
Waylon's voice, the perfect scene. Cultivates thoughts like crops and rows.
Rose.
His podcast a garden where
Wisdom
grows.
grows.
No
We
matter the
in
topic,
this.
big or small, Waylon's there connecting us all. So tune in. With Waylon the farmer,
Number 4.
we might be, but through this podcast
We're all free.
This song for Waylon for bringing us together in a world where we all seek to connect
Not
forever.
to ever.
Waylon the Boxes,
Alright, number
tune in,
4.
you'll find a community where every
Number
voice
4 so far looking. Every Christmas tree nug. It's kind of broken nug though. Looks like they wanted to smell it too. It's got some pretty good bag appeal, other than that broken piece. Density's right on the mark. Density is right on the mark. Kayla, just come over to Rumble. It keeps telling me you're popping in back and forth on Facebook. I don't think that's happening now.
Hearts of fire, dreams so bold. Walls can't hold what the spirit sings. Laughter and tears on fragile wings.
I think we're going to give this a 5 on bag appeal and density. This is number 4. That's going to be number 23. 5 on bag appeal, 5 on density. Let's give it a sniff test. Let's get it. Let's get this adjusted first.
Lost and seeking yet profound. People in the boxes near and far, shining out like a guiding star.
Kind of clear trichomes a lot. Finish well. That's okay, Brenda. No worries. We're just chilling, getting this done. You don't have to watch it later, but you might want to see what that last one looks like. You may be interested to see. Now you get to see this one. It looks pretty standard, standard green. Got some red hair to it. Waylon, did I get my account set up? Uh, oh, you did. Okay, I can send her a message. So we got some amber in there too, I guess. That's why you want to check all over it. Have a good day, Brenda. We'll see you later sometime. Very, it looks beautiful, but very plain kind of looking. You know what I mean? Isn't that weird? It's like a plain beauty. Just a plain Jane beauty. So beautiful, but just plain. Very cheesy aroma. Maybe not cheesy. Let's see. It's a little bit, yeah, it's a little cheesy. Density was really good. It's very soft but dense, and also seems like it's been cured a little bit at least. I didn't read the rest of your comment. I forgot to tell you. Okay, yeah, no problem. No problem. Okay, this is number 4. Contestant number 4, test number 23. Take 1. Toke 1, test number 23, contestant number 4. That's a lot of smoke right away. Tiny toke. Tiny toke. Well, it's got a little harshness to it. It's not like completely smooth. It tickles my nose a little bit. But it's not that bad either. So I'm going to probably maybe give it a 4 on the smoothness. It's got kind of a nutty flavor. Tastes a little nutty. It's all right, but I don't love that flavor. So we're going to give it a 4 on smoothness, and we'll give it a 3 on taste. Aroma wasn't that impressive, but smelled kind of a little bit, what was it, a little gassy, a little cheesy, but then it tasted nutty. So we'll just give it a 3. Okay, the last but not least is going to be number 6. Contestant number 6, Toke number 24. I don't see you. If not, I'll see you Sunday. Okay. Yeah. Game night's probably going to be a little later this week, Brenda, by the way, because I'll be at that event until 5. this event that we're doing this contest for, or this judging for right now. All right, number 6, the bag. It's got just a little nug in there, not the biggest, not that unimpressive either. Um, very hard, like extreme dense. Like, and some of the other judges might be judging density by like just the harder the nug, the higher the number. I judge the density by what I want, what I like out of a nug, which is fairly hard but got a little squish to it. You know, you got just a little give to it. You know, a little softness on the outside. So I'm gonna give this a 4 because I don't like how hard it is. And bag appeal is so. I'll give it a 4 just because I can't really complain about it, but I also there's nothing about it that I love. Okay. We got taste, smoothness, and aroma. Let's check out the aroma. Floral at first. Let's crack it open. I don't know if that actually popped it. Let's see. Very cheesy on the inside. It's not crazy strong smell. Give it a 4. Now let's put it under the microscope for you guys to check out. Here's a bit of the outside. It's very purpley, very kind of dark looking. Now let's zoom in a bit here. Mm. One roof. It's pretty good there. Quite a bit of amber. This one looks like it was chopped at the right time. I mean, depending on how much amber you want, but it wasn't. You know, it was at least wants a little bit of amber. Some people will give it like a percentage. I want, you know, so and such 60%. You know, milky trichomes and 40% amber, or you know, even more amber, or even less. It just depends on the person. Okay, let's check it out. Very as I pull it apart, it's very sticky. Doesn't It's kind of wet, still a little bit wet. You gotta sort of rip it apart versus break it apart. Yeah, like ripping pieces of the bud apart. Might have to give this a mark down on the smoothness for that. It's not going to be easy to smoke this way either. We get rid of the last bit here. Hey, Chris. Got an appointment today. Later, bro. One roof. Greenest thumb. This one's a little bit harsh. not the one I'm judging right now. It's the one before it, but it's hard to smoke through.
Waylon the indoor farmer, he's got the greenest thumb. With ideas so
Chris's ride just got here, so he's out of here.
he's not just growing veggies, he's cultivating trends in his urban oasis where innovation never ends. Waylon's the man with the plan. You see, he sets the pace, and we all wanna be like Waylon, the indoor farmer. Oh, so genuine, but they'd rather copy him than
Then
join
join
in.
in.
He's got a style so
Or block me.
unique, it's hard to replicate. But folks try to mimic, they just
Just can't wait.
They see his vision, they
They
see
see
his
success.
but they miss out on the magic of his process. Waylon's the man with the plan.
You see,
He sets the pace, and we all wanna
I'll
be
be
like
like
Waylon,
me.
indoor farmer. Oh, so genuine, but they'd rather copy him than join in. It takes a whole village to make Waylon's persistent and fine. He knew from the start his ideas would spread. That's part of the
All right, I predicted this is going to be
He's not here for the hype,
difficult to smoke.
he's here for the growth. His
This is our
integrity's the seed,
last
and his ideas oath. While others
contestant
chase
to
the
check,
fame,
to judge,
Waylon
to
stays
pass
true.
judgment.
His originality is what we
Judge Waylon
all
presiding.
Waylon's the man with the plan.
Brooklyn, what's going on?
That's the pace, and we all wanna
Wanna
be
be
like
like
Waylon, the
me.
farmer. Oh, so genuine,
Okay,
but they'd rather
we
copy
get a good
him than join
check
in.
on the aroma. We did. So we just need taste.
So here's to Waylon with his soil and his light. A trendsetter by nature, doing what's right. Oh, his legacy's not fame, but the paths he's paved for those who follow in the gardens he's made.
It's pretty smooth. I will give it that.
In the glow of the screen where ideas take flight, the indoor farmer shares his green light. With wisdom on Wednesdays, his voice is heard, guiding us
Can't put
through
my
the
finger
world
on
of
that
future.
flavor though.
The indoor farmer with passion he sows. His insights are growing, everyone knows. From what's growing on to what is bolting. His journey, his lessons he's always doling.
Doing well, Brooklyn. Doing well. We're at contestant number 8 of the night. So or of the day. I don't even know what time of day it is. Holy shit! I'm used to doing this at nighttime, so brain fart. But Freudian slip maybe.
From what's going on to what is bolting. His journey, his lessons he's always doling. He speaks of human needs of health and mind. A connection beyond the screen we find. In the community of growers, he's a guide. Teaching
I have to give it a 5 on smoothness.
side by side. His content crafted as knowledge shared
The
in a world
taste,
where genuine care is rare. He grows not just plants but a community, inviting us all to join in unity. The indoor farmer with passion he
I think
sows
I'm gonna go
his
with
insights
gas.
on growing
It's kind of
everyone
between
knows.
gas, earthy, and peppery,
From
but
what's growing
I'm
on
going with
to
gas on
what is bolting, his journey, his lessons he's always
it.
doling. So here's to
I'm
the
not like
indoor
it wasn't like a
farmer guiding the
super.
night. With every post
It
he
wasn't a
plants, a
very
light for those who seek the
pronounced
coast
gas.
to
It was hard
learn
for me to
to be.
tell,
He's
and
the
so
mentor
I'm
we
gonna give it
need
a
in this
4
vast digital sea.
on taste. Now I actually need to smoke number 20 again because I
The
didn't
indoor
put down the flavor
farmer
of it.
with passion he sows his insights on growing everyone knows.
Try. Let me clear this real quickly.
Fierce and cold, and the stories all grow old. There's a hand that won't let go, a fire burning through the snow, through the dark, through the fight. They're the shadow by my side, a promise carved in every line. Loyalty that's yours and mine, steady as the stone, deep as the sea. Loyalty's the root that anchors me. No storm can break, no tide can sway. You're the one who stays through every day. With every step, with
Guess I
every
took too
scar,
big of a
I
drag
know
that time.
exactly who you are. True and strong, you'll never roam.
Hit.
Loyalty's
Yes.
my home. When the world turns sharp and gray, and the trust just fades away, there's a voice that calls me back, a thread unbroken, never slack. They've seen my worst, they've held my best, a bond that time will never test. In silence or in raging sound, loyalty's where I'm found. Steady as the stone, deep as the sea. Loyalty's
Brooklyn,
the
you still
root
here?
that anchors me. No storm can
Have
break,
you ever
no
heard of
tide can
Rumble?
sway. You're the one who stays through every day. With every step, with every scar, I know exactly who you are. True and strong, you'll never roam. Loyalty's my own. It's not a word, it's not a game. It's blood and bone, it's flame to flame. A quiet oath, a sacred tie. A shield that lifts me to the sky. When all the rest turn to dust, in you I place my endless trust. Through every fall, you've shown your might. Loyalty's my guiding light. Steady as the stone, deep as the sea. Loyalty's the root that anchors me. No storm can break, no tide can sway. You're the one who stays through every day. With every step, with every scar, I know exactly who you are. True and strong, you'll never roam. Loyalty's my home.
Don't think so?
So here's to you, the faithful few, the ones who see the journey through. In every beat, in every tone, loyalty's the steady stone.
Well, Rumble is a lot like YouTube, except better. I inhaled a little piece, and now it's hanging out in my throat.
In a cozy room where the lights are dim, sits Waylon the
That's why
farmer with
using
a
water
heart full of
water
vim.
pieces are
He's
better.
not tilling fields or sowing seeds, but planting thoughts, fulfilling needs. People in the boxes, that's the name of the show, where voices unite, let
It's
their
more than less than
stories flow.
annoying.
From all walks of life, they come to share their hopes, their dreams, their daily fare. With headphones on and mic in hand, Waylon
All right, I
invites
guess we'll
listeners from
shut that
across the
off.
land. He says, come on in, don't be shy.
Pretty cool, but
Let's
it's not
talk
like
about
people were
life,
flooding
life's
in because I
spin
had that
and
on
strife.
screen. You know what I mean?
People in the boxes, stories unfold. In this podcast, hearts are bold. Breaking down walls with every word in Waylon's world. Everyone's heard from the city city slicker to the country lass. Every episode a new class, discussing love, work, and everything in between. Waylon's voice, the perfect scene. He cultivates thoughts like crops in rows.
Anyway, if you're still here, Brooklyn, you should check it out sometime. It's free. I've been on it for years, and that's where most of my viewers are now. Used to be Facebook, but nah, I'm not putting the I put effort in as far as you might see me posting things throughout the day, but and we're live right now, which I'll probably get. I don't know. There'll probably be something that happens because of this video. Oh, he's smoking a chill on screen. You gotta get him. So who knows? This will be my little test. This will be my test live to see what Facebook does. But it's just not worth chasing. I do all like I went through all these like levels of on the profile, on the professional mode and stuff. You get these like weekly levels and all these goals and stuff. I did all that stuff just because I could. I'm not doing it because I expect them to give me more reach. But I knew they weren't giving me. They're not giving me reach. I mean, I definitely should have more reach than I do. Maybe not maybe not more reach, not as much reach as I want, or not as much reach as I think I should have, but more reach than I do. Let's leave it at that. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, you know what? I've been talking about this for years, where I'm on multiple platforms for this reason. And this is why I've been talking to my people, my friends, like, come follow me on Rumble. But Rumble is like YouTube. It's not like you're not going there to post like word posts or pictures or anything like that. It's a place where you can watch my show. Not this. Well, we are live on Rumble right now. Bye, Kayla. Into town on her horse. Get some stuff for my birthday. Hit the Oh, it's today your birthday? I don't know if I got the notification yet. Or is tomorrow your birthday? You better stay here and answer me. Kayla. We'll never know. We'll never know now. We'll never know. Got this little zit right here. It's very small, but I was like, maybe I'll try this method my friend Hamad told me about over this week. We did a podcast during the day, and he said if you rub butter on it, you put butter on it, and it's supposed to help. Has anyone else heard that? Butter on your acne? 27th. Okay. Won't be able to get into town because it's gonna rain. Yep, that mountain life. Road's gonna get covered. 2 days. Hey, Diane. 2 days from now. Diane, come over to Rumble. Oh, wow, Rumblers left. Come back, Rumblers. It's interesting, though, that they got the Facebook comments to work on screen. Okay, that works. It's a good test. Good test. But if you're on Facebook listening and you don't know, you don't have like a good reason to come over to Rumble, whenever we shut it down to Rumble only, we can listen to whatever you request. We can even stop to take a little, turn it up, have a little music break. You can show the YouTube video if we want. It's really, really fun over there.
Wisdom he unfurls. At Bingo Farmer, changing our world.
tea tree oil for acne. Yeah, but that's not as fun as rubbing butter on your face. Because then, then I would fulfill my lifelong destiny to be a butter face. You know, I look pretty good, but my face. Wait, I've heard. Look, they tell me I should be on radio. I have the face for it. They say it. My daughter used to get bad acne tree oil. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't get a lot of bad. I don't get much acne actually. Like this is just like a little, it's a cute little, beep, little dimple. It's a little, looks like a little Cindy Crawford going over there right now. Hey, little Cindy Crawford action. What was that commercial she used to do? It was like a potato chip or something. Is it like it's like Pringles or Doritos or some shit? Cindy Crawford. Don't want to wear butter? Actually, listen. They said he also said, and I mean it's up to you guys. We'll check it out. But he also said for ladies, butter is good for your skin in general. With not even worrying, not even with the acne being an issue. Like they say, butter is supposed to be good for your skin. Let's go check out Kick and see if anybody's been commenting. I haven't been looking at Kick yet. Oh, Joel Orzo was over here at some point. Got a new follower on Kick. Hey, hey. Hey, Kick. Hi, Kick. That's the best way to say it. Low Kick. Sidekick. I used to have that phone. You guys ever seen that phone? Sidekick. Back kick. All right, that was fun. All right, I guess I can do this real quick. Got a lot of.
With lights are shining, soil just right. He grows everything from day to night. Listen to his tales, his indoor farm lore. Tune in to Waylon, he'll make your spirit soar. In this cozy little home where the plants all grow.
One moment, please.
His name is Waylon, you know.
Kaboom.
He's got the greatest stuff. Tended to his veggies and herbs all under one roof. With lights that shine and soil just right. He grows everything from day to night. Listen to his tales, his indoor farm lore. Or tune in to Waylon, he'll make your spirit soar. Waylon, the indoor farmer, he's the one to hear. For tips and tricks that bring your garden cheer.
Paste.
In the digital age where the fame is made, we've got
Oh, here we go. Sounds like a greasy mess. Well, yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't do like. You're not just like slathering it on. You're not like. You're not piling it on. Like it's just like a little. Just a little bit of oil. I'll do it live on screen. It's got to be real butter too. It can't be none of that. I can't believe it's not butter. Butter is supposed to be good for you, or good if you get burnt. Oh, I don't know if that's an old wives' tale. I've not heard that one. Plant-based butter. Plant-based butter? No. Well, those are good. Yeah, cocoa butter. Okay, I could see not cooking butter. No, like fat, but like butter from real butter, real fat, a real, cream turned into butter. Well, it might be a little greasy, but like, okay, like this is a little greasy, but it's not butter either, though. Oh, I squirted over a little bit too much. No, it feels like my pain has migrated from my shoulder into my bicep. You just rub it until it's not oily. Just keep rubbing. Just keep rubbing. I think I got it. Yeah, I don't. Ow.
Where the fame is made, we've got influencers. They're here to play. Being dangers on the scene, streaming live at 10 with this witty commentary.
You ever feel like something gets stuck in your ribs? Like, oh, what is that? My spleen? What is that? Oh, like this was like an upper rib too. Pinching on something inside your rib. Oh man. I was like, oh, 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 oh. And then it worked its way out. Begins to grow. This week's going to be fun. I've actually brought the dice over here. Let's see if we can test it out real quick while we're live and get that done. Let's see. Was it scene 2? It is scene 2. Look, it looks like my arm still. Anyway, just right here. Is this cool or what? Wait, we gotta keep it. Come on, somebody's got to give this to me. Screenshot of the year right here. I don't know, the thumb doesn't work because it kind of gets cut off, but do this. Tater cuff problem probably won't go away until it's fixed. Yeah, well, I don't have to use surgery to get it fixed. I'm going to go down and get some stem cells from the same place Rogan does, or did. But first, you got to laugh at this, though, Diane. Come on now. Isn't that cool? Anyway. If I do like this. Wait. I don't think I'll be able to. Hey, catch a little bit of me in here. That's funny. So here's what we're going to do. Something like that. Like if I do it that way, it's going to end up with one stuck. So you think I could just go blue? That probably isn't a big deal, right? Thanks, Diane. I could just go bloop. Oh, look at that. That's 50, 50, 100. So we'll do like this. Oh, that's 400 plus 500 for clearing the dice. That's 900 right there.
From the craftsman to the dreamer, come and see what we feature.
900, that's 11, or I'm sorry, that's 1,000 there.
There's a shop down the street where the coffee's oh so sweet, and a lady with gadgets galore. Her
Oh, we got a problem. What do we do if this comes up? What do we do if this comes up? Gonna lose signal. Okay, Kayla, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. Van, what do we do if this comes up? What do I do here? I mean, I did get a 1 out of it, so what if I just... What happens if I just pull the 1 away, because it has to come over here anyway, then whatever, however the 2 lays down, that's what we'll do. The only thing about it though is that if that 1 wasn't a scoring die, then what will we do? Just the same thing, like pull the 6 away or pull whatever, just pull 1 dice away and see what happens. Became a 2. Okay. It's 1,100.
Let's give these folks their
1,200.
In the world of commerce, big fish swim, but we've got a podcast for the gem, for the quirky, the
1,250.
Let's celebrate the streak. In the world of commerce, big fish swim, but we've got
1,350 plus 500 for clearing the dice. That's 1,850 with all 5 dice to roll again. Let's go.
Here's the deal. Supporting local has wide appeal.
Blink.
With a microphone
okay, we got 1,900 plus 6. That's 2,200. 2,200 with 1 dice left. So this is where you could stop. But we don't stop today. Not on this live test stream. Oh, 2,250 plus 500. That's 2,750 with all 5 dice. Wow. You will not see this on Sunday. Whoa, I'm so hot right now, and nobody's here to see it. Holy shit! 2,750 plus 500. That's... Or no, we'll just make it plus 100. 2,850 plus 500. That would be... is that 20 or 3350? 3350 with 1 die left. 3350. Holy shit, I'm on a roll. You're not exactly sure what I'm doing? Okay, well, I'll explain it to you since you're here. What's happening is I'm probably about to bust. I shouldn't have said that. The fates. Sorry, fates. Please bring me the good luck streak back. Oh, no way! 3,400 plus 500. That's 3,900 with all 5 dice to roll again. Okay, so I'll explain it to you before I roll again. So this is what's happening. It's really insane, actually, that I've gone this long without busting. No, that's not a sexual innuendo, I promise. So the the dice are counted like this, and I forgot the name of the damn game. Someone told me recently, and I've been playing it for years, calling it 10,000. I always call it 10,000. And so what we do is you're rolling to get certain dice that will get you points, right? And ones are worth 100, and fives are worth 500. And then you have three of a kind, which you have three ones is 1,000, three twos is 200, three threes is 300, three fours is 400, and so on, all the way up to three sixes being 600. Um, the so you want three ones, right? But then there's actually you can get 500 points for rolling a straight, which would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I think I'm supposed to have six dice now that I think about it.
Smash these breaking stuff, yeah, she's got the streets. Since Steve-O stunts, he's wild and free. J Frost with his bars, he's lyrically key. With the influencers, we shine so bright. Red 6 with the tricks, we're all about the sight. From our phones to your screens, we're all
I'm gonna
you
have to look up
see.
the
In this
rules.
digital world, we're the royalty. Life on the couch or a field of green, we're sharing our
I
lives like
better
you've never
make
seen.
sure I haven't played it
Always
in a long
lights, it's all
time.
about the count with the digital jesters. We make the
Rules
crowd shift, so
for
here's to the influencers in
dice
this digital age.
game
We're sharing our lives like you've never seen. Followers, likes,
10,000.
it's all about the count. We're here to entertain, and we're here for you. And we're here for you.
Farkle. Okay. Farkle. Roll six dice. Ah, I didn't get enough dice. Oh no. Well, my son and I are gonna have to go back to the arcade this weekend. That's all there is to it. I can't believe that. I feel like there's egg all over my face now. I have other dice, but not big ones. Actually, let's see. Are these? So okay, I want to see if my streak will keep going. Yep, it did. Wow, I cleared. Oh my god, I cleared them all with one roll. What was I at? 30, 3,900. So that's 4,000. 4,050 plus 200, 4,250 plus 500 for clearing the dice is 4,750. Oh my god, I need to get my other dice and make sure I have six. Wow, it's still going. I don't even know that. 4,750 or something. 850. 950. 5,000. 5,100 plus 5 is 5,600. Holy, this is really insane. So let me explain more of the rules, Diane. So you have six dice, which I'm rolling with five. So what happens is if you roll a 1, a 5, or 3 of a kind, you put those. You don't have. Okay, let me back up. That you have to continue rolling by rolling some kind of dice that scores a point or that scores points. If you roll and none of the dice combinations give you any points, then that's a bust. Now the way that the board works, you said, is that the same dice game people roll on the ground? No, that is gambling. This is not gambling. Um, although now that I said the word, it's probably gonna hit me on Facebook. I fucking dare them. I dare you to hit me again. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So you have to choose. So it becomes a choice after you've scored enough points that could get you onto the board. And what I've always played is you have to roll up to 5. You have to get to 500 points in one turn and decide to stay without busting. So you can roll and roll and roll, but if you bust, you lose all those points. But if you roll and you get up to 500 points, you need to stay at some point there. And then if you stay, you get whatever points you're at. If it's over 500, that puts you on the board. And then once we get past that, your next turn, you can roll 100 points and stay if you want, or 200 points and stay. But until you get on the board, you have to get up to 500 to be able to stay. Otherwise, you just keep losing your points every turn, unless you get up there and then stay. Yeah, you can get up to like 2 or 3 thousand and stay, but you have to get over 500 and not bust. If that makes sense. And I'm really kind of going over the rules again for myself too as as I talk to you about it.
Oh, then, grow with us. Let's expand our view. And we grow Wednesday.
A little
It's true.
a bit there on my finger. Okay. What the heck was I at? 550 something. I don't know, 57,000 or something, 56,000, 5,600. All right, I'm done. I can just keep. It seems like I'm never gonna stop. I need another dice. I have one somewhere. Wedgies and all under one roof.
With lights shining, soil just right. He grows everything day
Ah.
and night.
All right, Diane. I want to see if you can help me out here with the if you can read these dice. We got more of these foam dice, but we can at least get 6 this way. Take one. Another color, orange. Boom. 6 different ones. Those are going to be a little hard to read, huh? Hey, Kathleen. What do you think about that? I can just use my whack it thing. $150. I can zoom that in probably a little bit more too. Let's see. We do this until I get. I might be able to get another one this weekend, honestly, but.
Changing our world from comedy night to what is bolting.
Gotta stretch into the edge of what this camera is capable of, but
the indoor farmer reviews, it's the show to hear, learn to grow, laugh and cheer.
How's that? Can't really see the blue. It's gonna be hard still. Well, I'll have lights on, maybe something like, some light on in here.
His trials, his love for the soil beneath and the sky above. From comedy night to what is bolting. Each review, each tale keeps us all jolting. The indoor farmer reviews, it's the show to hear, learn to grow.
Can you read that?
In every episode, he plants
It's a little fuzzy.
Of knowledge, laughter, and indeed. A community grows, listeners unite under the banner.
Oh, that's a good roll right there. 600. 700.
From people in boxes to what's growing on.
750. So you want to get ones, you want to get fives, and you see, okay, so I just busted, right? So a single 4 doesn't mean anything. But if you get a 1, that's 100 points. If you get a 5, that's 50 points. If you get 3 of a kind, it is their value, so 600. Or if you get 3 ones, it actually becomes 1,000, because 1 is already worth 100. So 3 ones is 1,000, so that's the best. And if you get a straight, so it would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a two, three, four, five,
So here's
six,
to at the indoor farmer
and
on
that is
Friday the
considered a
Friday.
straight,
With every episode, we learn
and
how to bet,
you get
as
500
well as
points for
nature
that.
within four walls.
And
The indoor farmer reviews, where wisdom calls.
what else? What else? Oh, if if you have, so like in this situation, I rolled all of these first, right? And then I was like, okay, I got one dice left, and I rolled this last dice. I rolled the last one, right? And I got a 4. But if I rolled the last one and I got a 6, now this is house rules. This is a rule I came up with years and years ago that I actually play with, and it's my rules, my game, so I'm going to play with it. So if you rolled a 6, that I count it as a save a throw, like it's like a save a throw. So you already had 3 6s. That means that if you roll a single 6, you don't get any points, but you get to roll this dice again if you want, or you can stay. But if you roll again, decide to roll again and don't roll a 6. Oh, that's another save and throw. I would keep saving my. I would keep myself from busting. No pun intended. But as long as I'm rolling that same die that came from the 3 of a kind that you rolled this turn, if that makes sense. So this is what we're going to play Sunday. So we're going to be looking for some players come up on screen and be the dice and make the choices whether to stay or to keep rolling. And what we're going to do is we're going to play it with the same game night prizes from all my sponsors and myself. And it's going to be every 1,000 points, every 1,000 points is going to be a prize to your team. So it's going to be a fun time. Diane, does that make sense? I think I spoke all the rules for all these dice I have. Got some regular ones in there, some different. I think there's like acrylic dice in there too, 3D printed dice. I don't know.
In a cozy room where the lights are dim, sits Waylon, the farmer with a heart full of love. He's not tilling fields or sowing seeds, but planting thoughts, fulfilling needs.
Okay, so let's run through it one more time.
That's the name of the show, where voices unite, let their stories flow from all walks of life. They come to share
So
their hopes,
I
their
just
dreams,
got,
their
and
daily
I'll get my
fare.
back scratcher for this. It's perfect.
With headphones on and mic in hand, Waylon invites listeners from across the land. He
Says,
come
come
on
on
in,
in, don't be
shy.
shy.
Let's talk
So we
about
got a
life
1 and a
and
5
life.
here, which is worth 150. We've got 2 2s and 2 3s, which is nothing, right? So roll these again. It's a fun sort of math. Like you got to keep up with the. Oh, look at that! I just cleared the dice. I just cleared all 5 dice because I rolled a 1, which we know is 100, and I rolled 3 2s, which is 200. So now we have 450, and so you get 500 points for clearing the dice. So we're now at 950. $950, and it looks like I busted. Bust. So I just busted, and it's kind of rare to bust when you have all 6 dice, but or not all 6, but 5 dice. I only had 5. No, I had all 6. What am I talking about? I had all 6. That is pretty rare. Don't see that happen very often.
He cultivates thoughts like crops and rows. His podcast, a garden where wisdom grows.
See, that's a good roll. You got 200. Oh, so here's the choice. So here's another rule for you, Diane. I know you're not coming up to play, but you're just giving me a good chance to explain it. So you have a choice here. If you're already on the board and you don't, well, even it doesn't even matter. You don't even have to be on the board. I rolled 2 2s and 2 5s all at the same time, right? All with one roll. That means all I have to keep is one dice. I only have to keep one to keep rolling. If I want a higher chance of rolling 3 of a kind or a straight, I might want to roll these 5s and 1s. These 5s and 1s again. Even though they scored points, I don't have to keep them. I don't have to keep them. Well, she seemed interested. Are you interested, Kathleen? Do you like dice games? Um, but yeah, like, so if you want to, you can actually re-roll all of those as long as you kept the one. But you wouldn't want to keep a 5 because that's only 50 points. You'd want to keep one of these ones. You know what I mean? Hey, and Diane's been the only one here for the last 20 minutes or an hour or longer, hanging out. So gotta get her in the conversation. Keep her guessing. What's going on with the dice? So what I would do here is I would keep the 1s and re-roll the 5s. A veteran with the vision, his voice undeterred. From cannabis tales to the latest farm tech, and then I busted. Bust. He lights up the airwaves with truth and care, sharing joys, the highs, and yes, the wear and tear. Oh, that was a 5. So there's 2 5s there. I'm just going to keep 1 5. Oh. 150. Of the benefits, the pros and the cons. 200, 400 plus 500 is 900. Waylon makes sure that no one feels like they're there alone. We got a 1. That's a 1,000 plus. That's almost a bust, man. 1,000. 1,100. Let's expand our view of these Pro Wednesdays with Waylon. It's true. 1,150. 1,250. 1,350. 1,400 plus 5 is 1,900. 1,950. 'I literally just take the dice away, and that's what it turned into. So that would make it 2,550. 2,550 we're at. Oh, I busted 2 4s. Anyway, fun. I think that's it. It was a good test. We got our camera zoomed in enough. Let me actually, I should be able to do this a little bit. That works. All right. This is actually me playing in the song. I'm just kidding. All right, it's been fun, but I gotta go. We'll probably use this again, or maybe find something like this shape, so I don't have to take my whack it out in front of everybody. Well, where's my tunes? Shut those off. Ba-da-da-da-da. Cool. Thanks for hanging, Diane. Appreciate you. Anybody on the Rumble, hit the like button if you could, please. We will see you all on Sunday. I'll probably do a live stream at the event too. I didn't think about that. Probably do a live stream. I don't know how though. I'll have to figure that out before then. But yeah, peace. Remember, everybody's got to eat.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Waylon the indoor farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the front.